So, I'm just sitting here doing my morning routine, getting started. Hold on a second, let me see if I can get a better light. Oh, that looks a little better. Anyways, so I guess this is my first attempt really at just making some content. I've been thinking about it for quite a while now. And I'm just doing it. Whatever. I'm going to fail forward. But I'm really inspired now because I got some news. Had a conversation. And there's an opportunity that has presented itself. I kind of want to say maybe it's not good timing or maybe it's perfect timing. And actually it's God timing, so it's right on time. I learned from a friend of mine years ago that when these opportunities arise, you can't let them go by. You just have to go at it. You have to go for it. I feel like everything that I've done in my life up until now is kind of coming to a head, and a culmination of things. I got to thank God first and foremost for giving me grace and blessing me with the talents that He has, and giving me grace to be a human and screw things up, mess up, make mistakes, and anyways, He's been good, and the more I shut up and listen, the more He tells me what I need. He doesn't even really have to tell me, right? And it's not like hearing voices. Signs start showing up, doors start being opened, paths kind of get the snow blown away from them, kind of see what's going on. When there's a bunch of fresh snow down, it's beautiful and it's pretty and it's distracting, but the path is underneath that beauty and distraction. Sometimes it's not so pretty, but when those doors and paths start to show themselves, pay attention. I've had many doors open up for me in the past. I have the ability to get where I want to go pretty quickly, relatively quickly. And then, whether it be lack of knowledge, training, confidence, whatever it is, I haven't been able to bring it home yet. I haven't. And it's God's timing, so I've been on a great, wild journey. My whole life, I guess. But the last couple of years have been really crazy, really good. I don't really want to get into it right now at this second. Maybe at a future date, but I had some life-changing events happen to me, we'll just say. I've kind of wanted to be a mentor and a leader and an advisor and in business and life, a motivational speaker, whatever, and not even so much a motivational speaker because that sounds egotistical to me. I just want to be able to share my story and my testimony with people and help them out, with where I've been and what I've done, and let them know that there's a path. Specifically I'm speaking about like addictions and things, alcohols, drugs, whatever your addiction is, gambling, books, food, internet, cattle dogs. Like I got 3 of them now. For some reason, I didn't feel like I deserved it. Not sure what it is or what it was. It's my own filters telling me this kind of crap in my head. Scout, come on, knock it off. Hey, stop, get out of here. All right, pause. All right, get rid of that distraction and that Kong ball. Anyways, I plan on doing more content, more recording, more documenting of my life, my journey, and where I'm going, what's going on. And I've got dreams of a podcast. You know, the funny thing is I told a gal a couple weeks ago or something. I said, I think I'm really ready to start working out. It's about time. I've been thinking about it long enough. Been thinking about it for about 2 years. What? I said, yeah. Sometimes it takes me a while. I got to think about things for a while. Sometimes I just run and go, and other times I got to think about it and dwell on it. I'll be honest, working out is not the funnest thing in the world. But I've realized that as I get older, things start to fall apart and get a little creakier, ricketier, squeakier, slower, stiffer. So I asked a good friend of mine what was the number one thing that he did that changed his path in his life and his career. And he said it was starting a morning routine. And so I did. I'll be honest, I haven't stuck with it real well. I haven't enhanced it or changed it or any, but and I haven't really solidified it either. Like, I don't know what it is. It's still morphing and showing itself and making itself come to life. But, it starts with water, some prayer, and get up, grab my coffee, start doing our morning stretches. I've started, when I'm not documenting here or creating, when I'm not recording or taping it, I have a notepad right next to me, pen and paper, so that as I'm sitting here listening to meditation type music, sound waves and whatnot, sorry, I got distracted there by my dog. Listen to those sound waves, and then as the thoughts and whatnot come in, I write things down so I don't forget about it. And because the thoughts start coming in and things start rolling, and I'll have a tendency to not be able to remember everything, and so it's nice just to have that pen and paper right next to me. And then my biggest goal now is to shoot for a time to be able to leave for work. I get up and do all my stuff in the morning and spend a few hours, 2 or 3 hours at least, usually researching, doing whatever, getting ready, just spending me time. And then, I'm a general contractor, have been for a while. Check us out, ravenwood.construction, www.ravenwood.construction. Anyways, that's my day job. That's what brings in the money and the bills right now while I'm creating the rest of everything in my life. And, I'm trying to figure out what I want to do when I grow up and how I'm going to make my legacy, my fortune for my family, so that I don't have to worry about them when I'm gone, or if I have an accident or something. I had a close call a couple years ago. I felt like there was an elephant on my chest, and I just ended up at the hospital. And everything turned out fine. I don't even know what it was. Maybe it was stress, I don't know, anxiety or something, but I hadn't felt it like that in the past. But anyways, it made me think about, leaving my loved ones. And did I do enough to make sure that they were secure and comfortable? The honest answer is no right now. And so that's where I'm at, to build a future for my family, some security for my kids, And I don't want to just like give him a silver spoon and make all this money or whatever, or a lifestyle, and just dump him into it, or them, for that matter. I have 2 stepkids as well as my own blood. I love them a ton too, but I want him to earn his own thing. I want him to be able to do what he wants to do, and in order for him to be able to do what he wants to do, maybe he doesn't have. I'm thinking, and this is just from a dad, I want better for him, but if I give him a base that he can make his own money on, then he can decide what he wants to do when he grows up as well. So, he's been learning some construction and whatnot. Doesn't want to, well, not that he doesn't want to. He does, actually. Let me rephrase that. He has mentioned to me that he doesn't want to be a contractor or builder for the rest of his life, which I told him was my goal in having him out there. My goal is that he is able to feed himself when he leaves the household. He can go anywhere, get a job, pound a nail, cut a board, build something, and collect some compensation one way or the other, whatever it be, and survive while he tries to figure out what it is that he wants to do, because that's what I've done. My grandfather built a lot of Ketchikan. I don't know how much, the old wording and rumor was half, but, we imagine that's just exaggeration for the story, Indian stories. And then Jesus was a carpenter. And my dad wanted to build his house, and he general contracted it, and he was the contractor for that, the general contractor for himself and his own house. He was lucky in the fact that he had a job for the state of Alaska where he was able to take some time off, and he had a 2-week on and 2-week off rotation. So if he took 2 weeks off, it actually meant that he was home for 6 weeks. So he really took like 4 weeks off and was home for 12 while they built it. In his rotation, but he didn't actually build it. It was all his idea and concept, and they had it designed and drawn up and all that stuff. But he hired the guys to build it, which is smart, right? Because you don't know how to do it, you get the guys that do know how to do it. And they're better than you at it. A friend of mine and I were talking the other day. You don't want to be the smartest guy in the room. But in my eyes, he didn't actually, put the belts on, the tools, and do it. So I decided, and he paid the guys, right? So that was money out the door. So I thought, well, shit, if I learn how to build these things, I can actually build my own house, do my own stuff, and I don't have to pay for it, and I'll make some money. And here I am. So that led me to, go where I was when I thought about it. Well, my grandfather was a carpenter and a builder, built a lot of Ketchikan, Kohak, Prince of Wales, whatever. And Jesus was a carpenter, right? Well, there's a couple of guys I really look up to, so that's what I'll do. I'll go figure that out. I didn't expect to be here this long or pounding nails this long, but when you're drinking and not paying attention to what you're doing and drowning everything and numbing it all up and not paying attention and being distracted and not focusing on the right stuff, that's what happens. You don't go anywhere. So thank God he loves me enough that he stuck with me, and my friends and family too. That I was able to, it was tough. I was able to live long enough to get over some of that. Because that fucking addiction sucks. Sorry. It's not easy. It's hard. It hurts. It hurts you. It hurts your family, your loved ones, everyone around you. And they don't want to watch you go through it. So, sorry, that took a turn, didn't it? That escalated quickly. Sorry. So anyways, I hope to do more of this. Not crying, but opening up, getting shit out, and documenting it. And I don't know. Let me know what you think. Pass it on. Tell your friends or don't. Talk to you soon. Thanks. Bye.